Hello friends, earlier we learned about various operators that are present in Python. We know that operators will take some operand, perform some operation and gives us the result. So based on the operation that the operator are performing, we have classified operators in 7 different categories. We have assignment operator, arithmetic, comparison, logical, bitwise, membership, and identity operators. So here we have classified operators based on the operation which they are performing. But we can also classify operators based on the number of operands that are required to perform some operation. Let's see how we can classify operators based on the number of operands that are required to perform operation. We know that operators will take some operands, perform operation and gives us result. Now let's see how we can classify operators based on operands that they are taking. Very first we have unary operators. Unary operator will take a single operand, perform some operation and gives us result. So unary operators require a single operand. Then we have binary operators. Binary operators will take two operands, perform some operation and gives us result. So binary operators require two operands. Then we have ternary operators in Python. Ternary operators will take three operands, perform some operation and gives us the result. So the number of operands that an operator is taking, we can also classify operators based on that. So we have unary operators. Unary operators will take single operand. We have binary operators which will take two operands in order to perform some operation, and then we have ternary operators which require three operands to perform some operation. Let's write a program where we will get an overview of unary, binary and ternary operators that are present in Python. Let's understand about unary operators present in Python. First, let's see the syntax of unary operators. First, we mention the unary operator, then we pass some value to it. As we have discussed, unary operator requires a single operand to perform operation. Here, value represents the operand. So, unary operator will take a single operand, perform some operation and give us the result. First, what I will do is I will create a variable and I will store some value in it. Next, I will display the value that the variable is storing. Now, if we run the program, you can see variable val is storing 45. Next, what I will do is I will write print minus val. Here, this minus is negation operator. Negation is a unary operator which will take a value and it will flip its sign and give us a new value. So if we run the program, you will see minus of val is displaying minus 45. So what happened is negation operator took this variable val and it flipped the sign. Val was storing 45. After flipping the sign, it became minus 45. Next, we print again the value that variable val is storing. You can see it is storing 45. So negation operator will not change the value that a variable is storing. It will take the value that variable is storing, flip it and gives us a new value. So this is known as negation operator. Now if I pass minus 45 to it, notice negation operator will take a value, flip its sign. So it will take minus 45, then it will flip its sign which will become plus 45. Now if I run the program, you can see it is displaying 45. Let's learn about another unary operator, that is logical NOT operator. If I write print true, notice true is a boolean value. If I run the program, you can see it is displaying true. But if I write not true, Here not is logical not operator, which is a unary operator. It will take a single operand and it will flip the boolean value. Logical not will flip the boolean value. If it is true, it will give us false. If it is false, it will give us true. Now if we run the program, see it is giving false. Next, if I print not of false, as we discussed, logical not operator will take a operand, a single operand. It must be a boolean value, then it will flip the boolean value and gives us that as a result. So not of false is true. Now let's learn about binary operators in Python. As we have discussed that binary operators require two operands in order to perform operation. Let's see the syntax of binary operators. First, we pass the first operand. Then we write the binary operator. Then we pass the second operand. Here value 1 and value 2 represents first and second operands respectively. So binary operator will take two values and perform some operation. See, if I write print 4 plus 5, here this plus represents addition operator, which is a binary operator. Addition operator will take two values and it will add them and give the result. Now if we run the program, you can see it is giving 9. If I write 4 plus 5 plus 20, what will happen is this time this expression will be resolved from left to right side. First, this addition operator will take two values 4 and 5. It will perform addition and give us the result. So the very first, this addition operator will take 4 and 5. It will perform the addition, give us the result. Then the result will be passed to this addition operator as a operand. Now we have 9. Next, this addition operator will add the values 9 and 20. So we will get 29. If we run the program, you can see we are getting 29. We have another binary operator, that is subtraction. Subtraction is also a binary operator which will take two values and it will subtract them. Now what is happening is, first, this time also this expression will be resolved from left to right. First addition operation will be performed, which will give us 9. Then subtraction operator will take two values and subtract them, which will give us minus 11. If we run the program, you can see we are getting minus 11. So binary operators, they require two operands in order to perform operation. Remember, the first minus sign is negation operator. Negation is a unary operator which will take a single value and flip its sign. But here this minus sign is actually subtraction operator. Subtraction operator will take two values and subtract them. So subtraction operator is a binary operator. Now let's understand about ternary operator in Python. Python extremely simplifies the concept of ternary operator. As we have discussed that ternary operators require three operands in order to perform operation. Let's see the syntax of ternary operator. First we write if, then mention some condition. Then if this condition is true, we give this value 1. If this condition is false, we give this value 2. So this is ternary operator in Python. So value 1 is the first operand, condition is the second operand, and value 2 is the third operand. This condition, it has to be a Boolean type value. So let us understand what is happening. First we have this if. If this condition is true, ternary operator will return the value 1. If this condition is false, then it will give this value 2. Let us understand this with an example. If I write, as we know, ternary operator will give us some result. So we have created a variable to store that result. I will write if, then we have to pass a Boolean value. Then we have to pass the first value. So I am returning the true value. It's a string type. Then we write else, then I am returning another value, that is false value. Let us understand what is happening. First I have written this if. This condition will be checked. If it is true, it will return this value. If it is false, then it will return this value. Now I have passed true, so it will give me this value. Next what I will do is, let me display the value that variable val is storing. See, variable val is storing true value because, as we discussed, if this condition is true, we will get this value. If this condition is false, we will get this value. Now let me write false value here. Now the condition is false, so it will give me this value. If we run the program, you can see it is giving false value. Here we have passed string data type, but we can pass data of any data type. As we discussed here, this condition must be a Boolean value. Let me replace with some expression. See, I have written 10 is greater than 2. This will give me true. Now, since this condition is true, this value will be returned. We will learn more about relational operators in our coming session. Now if we run the program, you can see it is giving true value. Now if I write if 10 is less than 2, it will return false. So now this value will be returned. If we run the program, see, it is giving false value. So this was ternary operator. It requires 3 operands in order to perform an operation. Let's revise what we have learned in this session. In this session, we learned another way through which we can classify operators in Python. Here we are classifying operators based on the number of operands that they are taking. First we have unary operators, which take a single operand and gives us the result. Then we have binary operators, which requires 2 operands in order to perform operation, and then they give us the result. Then we learned about ternary operators that need 3 operands in order to perform some operation.